I invite everyone to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Good morning, Sag Harbor Elementary. Today is April 13th, Monday, 2020. The weather forecast for today is rain, high in the 50s. Put your boots and your raincoat on for recess. Upcoming events. Your remote learning continues. Make sure you check out your schedule so you know when you're joining your classroom Google Hangouts and your special area Hangouts. Today in history. Today is National Play Scrabble Day. Trivia fact, Scrabble is sold in 121 countries, and the letters change based on the language. Thank you and have a whale of a day.
Thank you to our wonderful whale for helping with the announcements. Good morning, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the holiday weekend, and while we're all still at home doing our social distancing, hopefully you had a chance to connect with family members via some virtual hangouts and had a chance to celebrate the holiday together. We are entering week 5 of our remote learning, and this morning, in a moment, I'm going to share with you some of the additions to our remote learning site and briefly explain how our new daily schedules will guide your day as you work on the lessons that are presented by your classroom teachers. Each morning we will gather together for morning program at 8:45 a.m. So please make sure that you tune in. I hope everyone has a wonderful Monday and a great start to your week. So here we are at our remote learning site, a wonderful place to find some great learning opportunities. As you scroll down, you will see that there are grade level icons from pre-K through grade 5. So let's say I'm a kindergarten student and I want to visit the kindergarten page put together by our teachers. I'll land on the site and come to the Welcome Kindergarten banner, followed by a great picture of our wonderful kindergarten staff. Below, you'll find a welcome letter. All our sites have a weekly welcome letter, which outlines some of the upcoming events for the week. And then below the letter, on each grade level site, you'll find a class schedule. And this is a suggested outline for the day. You can see that at 8:45, we begin with morning program each day. And then there's some time for getting organized and setting things up in our household so that we're ready for our learning. On Mondays and Fridays, there's time set up for Google Hangout. And for example, if I'm in KR, I could hit the KR link and that would take me to the Google Hangout to meet my teachers and my classmates. During the daily schedule, there is time set aside for working on our assignments, as well as noted office hours, which is time where the teachers and members of our faculty will be available to assist children with their work or answer any questions that they may have. We, of course, set time aside for a healthy snack, as well as a midday lunch and recess break. We invite children to visit our special area classes as well, such as physical education or library, and clicking these links will take you to Google Hangouts with those special area teachers. As you progress through the day, you'll continue with your assignments, of course, doing your very best. To access your assignments, remember that there are links with the specific day. So, for example, on Monday, April 13th, you would click this link, and that would take you to the assignments for the day. Doing your very best, you'll wrap up the day hopefully around 3 o'clock. And then, if the weather allows, you'll get outside and enjoy yourself with some outside play. So we're hoping that these daily schedules, which are just a suggestion, and we understand that families may have to make adjustments accordingly, but we do hope that these schedules can frame out the day for our students. We are looking forward to seeing you at the various Google Hangouts, and we're also hoping that the office hours provide some helpful support for the boys and girls.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that you look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should tumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me.
Sag Harbor Elementary, happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. And for those of you celebrating Passover, I hope Passover was lovely for you. And for those of you who celebrated Easter yesterday, I hope you had a great Easter Sunday. I know the weather was really nice this weekend, and I hope you were able to get outside and enjoy it. And that brings me to the idiom that I've chosen for this week, and that is spring fever. And spring fever means it's a feeling of restlessness and excitement because spring is coming and the weather is getting warmer. Well, I have to say spring is definitely here, and we don't want to confuse spring fever with cabin fever. Some of us might be feeling a little cabin fever as well, which means we're getting a little tired of being stuck inside all the time. So as long as you can take advantage of those nice days and get outside as much as you can, that's the best way to break that cabin fever. But spring fever is more about the excitement and the enthusiasm and the restlessness that we feel that the warmer weather is coming. So I did a little research to find out where this came from. And I found out that back in the 18th century, which is the 1700s, people used to get sick with a disease called scurvy around springtime because they didn't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables all winter long. So people would end up deficient, or they would be lacking in vitamin C, which made their joints ache and often made people feel tired and lazy. The seasonal illness was called spring disease or spring fever, and the name stuck. Nowadays, we use this term to describe our excitement and restlessness about the arrival of spring. While there is no real medical condition, there is some science that says that a change of season definitely affects our mood. So how many of you out there are affected when the seasons change? I know I am. I get really excited in the spring. Spring is my absolute favorite season for a few different reasons. Not only is the weather getting warmer, which I love when the weather gets warmer, but I love to take walks and I love to go running. And while I'm out running, my favorite thing to notice is how the world just seems to be waking up after winter. It's almost like it goes to sleep in winter and then spring brings out all the beauty and all the growth, and the leaves are starting to bud and the flowers are starting to bloom, and it just is really beautiful. So it is my favorite season. But I tend to get a really bad case of spring fever. And as the weather gets warmer, I tend to get a bad case of spring fever. I just want to be able to spend all of my days outside. So I get a little bummed when we're thrown a rainy day here or there, because I love to be outside and I love to do things outside. So, we got to take these rainy days and look at the beauty that they bring. So even though today might be a little bit rainy, try to get outside the next sunny day and take advantage of it, because without the April showers, we wouldn't have the May flowers. All right, so I hope everybody has a great rest of your week and enjoy your remote learning.
When I grow up, I want to be a tree. I want to make my home with the birds and the bees. Squirrels, they can count on me when I grow up to be a tree. Then my joints get stiff, put my feet on the ground, take the winters off, settle down, keep my clothes till they turn brown. When I grow up, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, till I know why. When spring comes by, I'm gonna get real green. Dogs come by, I'm gonna get real mean. On windy days, I'll bend and lean. When I grow up, I'm gonna get real green. If I should fall in storm or slumber, please don't turn me into lumber. I'd rather be a Louisville slugger, swinging for the seas. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, till I know why. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, till I know why.
Early Bird by Shel Silverstein. Oh, if you're a bird, be an early bird and catch the worm for your breakfast plate. If you're a bird, be an early, early bird. But if you're a worm, sleep late. Everything on It by Shel Silverstein. I asked for a hot dog with everything on it, and that was my big mistake. 'Cause it came with a parrot, a bee in a bonnet, a wristwatch, a wrench, and a rake. It came with a goldfish, a flag, and a fiddle, a frog, and a front porch swing. And a mouse in a mask. That's the last time I ask for a hot dog with everything. The Voice by Shel Silverstein. There is a voice inside of you that whispers all day long. I feel this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. No teacher, preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide what's right for you. Just listen to the voice that speaks inside.